That's a look at our setting tonight. The picturesque city of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Well, D.A.
Hey, Kevin. Trae Young said.
Thanks, D.A. They're down a body tonight, but it shouldn't have too much of an impact on their rotation.
Short a rotation player, nothing they can't overcome, but it does shrink your margin for error just a bit.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Bogdanovich is out there with Trae Young. Then it's John Collins. Then there's Tony Snell, and it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the center position. And stolen by DiVincenzo. And Holiday with the basket on the assist by Middleton.
Middleton, a scorer by nature, that time showing you can find his teammates too.
Pass to Snell. Outside Collins. Passes it to Bogdanovich. Pass to Capella. Kicks it out to Collins. To the left side wing. Young outside. Just 5 on the clock. A second chance effort. A shot off that time. Holiday with the defensive effort.
Still can't get anything going here after 3 tries.
And the second season for Trae Young, just unreal. Pulling off amazing performances at such a young age. Greg, just how good do you think he can be?
You know, Kevin, Young will be viewed as a top point guard in this league for a long time. When it's all said and done, might be one of the best point guards in league history. Certainly is on his way to being one of the best shooters to ever play.
Now, here is Young. Left side Collins. Young, good.
There they go, finally able to drop one in on their 4th try.
Holiday against Young.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
1 up, 1 down, 2 points with his first shot this game. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Holiday looking for an opening. Now the pass to Antetokounmpo. Over Collins. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go. Hawks have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Young's shot is off.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Gallinari, he's checked in for John Collins. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Tony Snell. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And it's Williams in for Trae Young. Now here's Giannis. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Well, how about the concentration of Antetokounmpo? I mean, he expects to get hit when he's taking it strong to the rim and still is able to muscle his way through contact.
Hunter with it, defended by Middleton, and that one's good. Hunter. Well, Greg, with your son getting drafted, you joined the ranks of some historic NBA father-son duos.
You know, I got the opportunity to play with Arvydas Sabonis in Portland, and remember DeMontis as a little kid.
No
now
kidding.
He's an all-star last year. You know, I think you're going to have an influx of that in the coming years. Dwayne Wade's son is a terrific player. We know about LeBron's son's ability. He's possibly heading to the league one day. You just never know. I'm as a dad, it's going to get the opportunity to watch his son play excited, but I think you're going to see more of this in the future.
Cole and Greg Anthony. I like the way that sounds. DiVincenzo passes to Lopez. Here's Middleton. And Giannis with the basket on the assist by Middleton. Antetokounmpo's got 5.
Like that creativity down in the paint. Antetokounmpo showing you how crafty he can be scoring from there.
Williams dishes to Capella. And he banks in the layup.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Gallinari against Antetokounmpo. It's deflected. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Oh, and here we go. Antetokounmpo, nobody back. And Giannis throws it down.
It is simply amazing to watch Antetokounmpo sprint the floor like an Olympic track star, covering up so much ground with those long strides the way he does.
Now here's Williams. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Capella goes in. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. There's the dish to Lopez. Back to Antetokounmpo for 3. Middleton, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall.
And really, Hunter can guard every position.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Hawks ahead, up by 3. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
We've got Teague. Bobby Portis out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's Nora in at the 3, the small forward. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. Now, here's Hunter. Here's Okongwu. Rebounded by Tucker.
And that corner 3, a cornerstone of P.J. Tucker's game. Takes and makes them as much as anybody in the league.
And, Greg, how about this little factoid? Back at the University of Texas, he only shot 4 triples in 3 seasons. Floor spacing was not a part of his game. It was about getting that thing in the paint. But to his credit, and it's an example for all young players, through hard work, that short corner has become his bread and butter shot. Talk about a total transformation from no threes to being a dead-eye corner 3 shooter.
Tony Snell's checked in for the Hawks. Young comes in for Bogdanovich. Young looking around. Dunn right side. 3-pointer. Atlanta gets it back in a new 14.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Here is Forbes. He's still scoreless so far in this one. He feeds it to Tucker. Right side, Portis. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Nora. No good with the triple. Atlanta leading by 7. And Young, here we go. And he comes up with the deuce.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Here's Portis following the basket by Trae Young. Down low. Oh, and here we go with Collins. Nobody back. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Hawks.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
They also came out of the locker room with their running shoes on. I mean, their transition game has been full throttle.
Got a piece of it. Young outside. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Young's got the lead up to 13 now for Atlanta.
You know, you can't afford to let Young slip by you, especially in these open floor situations. That is inviting trouble.
Greg, one of your former teammates, John Starks, would get under a guy's skin on the court. He's like a nuisance, but really opposite off the floor, away from the game.
I tell you, Kevin, John's got a heart of gold, and Anybody that knows him is going to be a fan of the person. John is as good a friend as I can ever recall having.
Atlanta making a switch here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Gallinari comes in for Collins. Kevin Herter, he's checked in for Dunn. Lou Williams is subbed in for Young. Stolen by Middleton. And there's the call on Kevin Herter. That's his first foul. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Bryn Forbes. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Tony Snell. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 6. And it goes down 2 points. Giannis has got it back down to within single digits for Milwaukee.
Boy, he is so dangerous from this area, guys. Even when Giannis is defended tightly, he powers through.
Double team on Williams. Inside. Capella kicks to Williams. Over Holiday. And too long on the shot. Milwaukee has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Lopez. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And Brook Lopez a little bigger and more of an offensive player than his brother Robin. But they've both turned into quality big men in this league.
The Hawks making a switch here. Hunter's checked in.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
It's Williams with the drive. He gets that one.
Quick off the dribble. Gets a step on the nearest defender. Bye-bye, says Williams.
Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Williams inside. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Williams has got 4 points in the quarter.
You know, defenders like to try to get physical with Williams.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. The period came to a close with them holding a 3-point lead. And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take it down to Kevin Harlan.
Shut up.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You look at Antetokounmpo really making a difference here.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
On the court for Atlanta, they've got Tony Snell. Bogdanovich out there with Trae Young. Then it's John Collins. And it's Capella in at the 5. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Atlanta making some changes. Williams against Holiday. Now, here's Okongwu. Defense right on him.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Bucks trail by 11. Outside Holiday. Over Williams. The shot by Holiday, no good.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Yeah, his teammates are going to like Gallinari more and more with every one of those passes. Good job to set up for a wide open look.
Now here is Holiday. He feeds it to Giannis. Bucket is good. Giannis has got 13.
Nice dime drop there from Holiday. Excellent awareness.
Williams with the ball. Out guarded by Giannis. And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. And it's slammed in by Teague.
Yeah, the speed of Teague on the drive could not be stopped or contained. He finished off that play with some real power.
Portis against Williams. Okongwu. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Okongwu's now got the lead up to 13 now for Atlanta. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Here's Teague. Passes it to Nwora. Now here's Portis. Over Okongwu. Gallinari with the rebound. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Here's the lob to the hoop. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. Atlanta leading by 13. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now here's Teague. Pass to Tucker. Here is Forbes. And the pass to Nwora. Shot clock at 5. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Clint Capella.
You know, that's what Forbes has to do now. He's got to be aggressive, force the defender into a tough spot, and be ready to handle that contact.
Flattening the lottery odds, Greg. Do you think that's worked out as intended?
You don't hear as many predictions about who's going to get the 1 pick or the 2nd pick. I think that's good for the players and the fans. You don't want anyone rooting for you to lose.
No, absolutely not.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Collins finds Capella. And the rejection by Giannis. Stops, pops. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Yeah, you know, when you shoot the ball as well as Middleton does, you want to be hungry in looking for your shots. I mean, shot hungry is a good thing when you've got the stroke that he has, mid-range and long distance.
Young passes to Capella, and he goes big with the dunk over Brook Lopez.
How about the force of that dunk by Capella? Wow.
Outside Holiday. To the right side. Forbes the pass to Holiday. Lopez dishes to Middleton. There's 48 seconds left to play here in the third. One-on-one here. Rebounded by the Bucks. Deflects the pass. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Antetokounmpo running.
And it's easy to see by Antetokounmpo's performance tonight. He can flat out dominate games at times.
So it's the Hawks now. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Young against Holiday. And it's the Bucks on the break. Goes up, and it's slammed in by Holiday.
Boy, nice job that time, guys, from Forbes, spotting the wide open man and dropping the dime.
Young inside. Antetokounmpo's there. Good.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
On the wing, DiVincenzo. 1 second left. It's good. And the Hawks lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from Antetokounmpo.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a... While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
Yeah, and as a two-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. They've got Dante DiVincenzo. Antetokounmpo out there with Portis. Then it's Holiday. And it's Connaughton in at the 3 spot. Atlanta calls timeout. For the Hawks, Okongwu comes in for Clint Capella. Lou Williams is subbed in for Dunn. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, Nate McMillan had some advice for the team during that last break. He told them this is a game of runs. It's a game of momentum. We may have the lead now, but I'm telling you guys, it can evaporate in a hurry. Let's close this thing out. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Giannis is double. To the inside. Gallinari with the steal. Pushing it up. Here's Hunter. It's rebounded by Portis. Bucks trail by 11. Here's Giannis. It's number 9 to fall. He's only taken 10 shots.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. I'm right at you.
And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his first foul. And the Bucks making a change here. Tucker's checked in. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Unhindered, going all the way.
Now that could be a major moment in this game. Just when we thought this contest might be over, a steal, a fast break, and it's hold everything time.
And Young, here we go. Second shot opportunity. Here's Capella, and another shot. The kick out to Young. Capella controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Hawks lead by 9.
Well, I tell you what, Clint Capella does a really good job of playing with such energy and effort, particularly on the glass, and because of that, he can hurt you on the boards.
Outside Portis to the paint. Here's Tucker, back to Portis. 6 on the shot clock. From 11 feet away, and there are the Bucks with another bucket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Got to be careful in how you're going to guard Young. He often seeks out contact and really forces the issue.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. Chris Middleton's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Teague in for Drew Holiday. Collins against Antetokounmpo. Teague. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
Tell you what, guys, you've just got to give Teague a lot of credit for his focus. Very poised under pressure.
And Young kicks to Capella. Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
No defense going to stop that throwdown by Capella right there.
Bucks trail by 9. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Antetokounmpo against Young. Teague deciding where to go with it. Middleton outside. Now here's Bogdanovich. Here's Young. And another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
And having to respect Young's deep range defensively. Hard to close off the lane.
Here's Giannis, and the dunk by Giannis.
Can't say enough about his individual performance. I don't think you can overstate it. I mean, even if the all-around team effort's been lacking, this guy's been on top of things.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Here's Young. And the rejection by Giannis. Here's Teague, and it's slammed in by Teague.
And, you know, you like seeing Jeff Teague flip the switch. I mean, he's a shifty guard that usually makes pretty strong, sharp cuts.
To the middle. Here's Capella. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking, jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
And Teague, here we go. Antetokounmpo, no good.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Here's Young. Lays it up and banks it in. And now it's an 11-point Hawks lead.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off. Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Young pass to Bogdanovich. Out to the right wing. Snell finds Young. Back to Bogdanovich. It's Collins with the drive. Beyond the arc. And there's Bogdanovich. That's good on the assist from Capella.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what, and they got it done.
And here is done. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big mark. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the small forward. And for the 76ers, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Ben Simmons is out there with Seth Curry. And it's Green in at the 3 side. Lopez with the steal. Now the Bucks moving it up. Antetokounmpo kicks to Holiday. He's looking for Middleton and finds him. The shot's good. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big men up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor will likely be the victor.
Outside for Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
This is why you must get Simmons out the paint, because he's fantastic when it comes to dunking.
Giannis outside. And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That's his first foul. Giannis up top. Guarded by Simmons. And Giannis throws it down.
Watch out. Antetokounmpo might be soft-spoken, but he's got a mean streak when it comes to attacking the hoop.
And they double up Simmons. Curry passes to Simmons. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you got to bring much faster help than that.
Now here's Giannis. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Shot's good by Middleton.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
Here's Simmons, following the basket by Chris Middleton. Simmons passes to Embiid. Here we go, one-on-one. For three, Middleton. Rebound by the 76ers. Curry is inside. Lopez covering, and Curry the bucket on the assist by Harris.
Did you see the no-look pass by Harris right there? I mean, he's a wing that knows how to move the ball.
Antetokounmpo against Simmons. It's stolen by Green. And now Harris running the floor all by himself. Curry wide open. Had the space there, but it's offline. Green against Antetokounmpo. And stolen by Harris. Embiid drives in. Here's Green. Lays it up off the glass.
Yeah, he continues to improve as a passer. The sky's the limit for Embiid and his all-around game.
Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Giannis has got his second basket.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Simmons finds Curry. Tries it from 9. Goes back up. Embiid. And he lays it straight in.
I mean, stellar work on the offensive glass. Embiid, I mean, his reach helps him track down many second chance opportunities.
Here's Holiday. Middleton trying to break free. And Antetokounmpo on the follow.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Simmons inside. Guarded by Holiday. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him. So we'll see Ben Simmons go to the line here. That one is on Holiday. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Dwight Howard. He's checked in for Joel Embiid. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Danny Green. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Curry. And George Hill's subbed in for Tobias Harris. Here's Simmons. The putback, and Hill is right there.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Bucks trail by 6. Outside Holiday. Portis trying to free himself. And now here comes Simmons leading the break. Thybulle kicks to Milton. Outside Hill. Simmons inside. He's got 8. A second chance effort. He dishes it to Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Oh, that's just too much strength from Howard. A little contact doesn't bother him in the least.
Bucks have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. And there's a foul. Will go on Shake Milton. That's his first foul. Scotty's checked in for the 76ers. Korkmaz comes in for Matisse Thybulle. Now here's Portis. 17 seconds left in the first. And it's Connaughton missing.
Some very aggressive defense to prevent the easy lay-in.
And Scott now, top of the key. Hill inside. Back to Scott. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And even though, you're thinking maybe we don't need.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we'll be back with you shortly. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the 76ers, what are your thoughts?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
Maxey out there with Hill. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. Then there's Howard. And it's Korkmaz in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
And Dwight Howard, not the same 35-minute a game player he once was, but I tell you what, when he's on the floor, he can still be every bit as effective.
Yeah, Howard can bully teams that go small against him. I mean, he provides a big body to deal with other strong centers. I mean, he also gives the team some great flexibility with how they match up.
And so it's Teague with it. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Trailing by 13. Here's Portis. Gets himself open and drills it. Portis has got his first basket.
A high percentage shooter from these spots. Portis has tons of confidence in his inside scoring ability.
Hill passes to Maxey. Pass to Thybulle. Howard kicks to Korkmaz. 6 to shoot. Howard against Teague. No good from Howard. Bucks trail by 11. Here's Forbes. Korkmaz grabs the miss.
He struggles with his finishes sometimes. I mean, it's kept him from being an elite player.
The offensive rebound. Howard dishes to Hill. Another shot. It's Howard with the drive. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, how about the mobility of Howard to drive and draw the foul? He's skilled in so many different areas.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. Harris comes in for Korkmaz. And Curry subbed in for Hill. Teague deciding where to go with it. Tucker the pass to Teague. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Howard's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And the call will be against Jeff Teague. That's foul number 2 for him. The 76ers making a switch here. Green's checked in. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, if you just look for a few minutes at Giannis Antetokounmpo on the court, you know why he's called the Greek Freak. But it's the drive that makes him an MVP. He said, people try to make it complicated. Life is simple. You know what you want, go get it. Do what it takes every day, and don't lie to yourself. Guys, I hope you understand I'm being truthful in all of these reports. Back to you.
Love the intensity. David, thank you. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Another miss by Philadelphia. Bucks trail by 13. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
You know, winning that championship as you did, Greg, for UNLV, many people don't remember you played much of that season with a broken jaw.
Well, Kevin, I don't remember much of it, to be honest with you. It was pretty hazy. I lost 19 pounds over the course of the season. I was championship night. I was 168 pounds.
No kidding.
Yeah. Well, I was wired shut for 8 weeks. Did miss a game, but I tell you what, I don't know if I would do that today. But, you know, it did turn out well with the championship.
As I recall, you broke it against Fresno State, correct?
Yes, got my legs taken out from under me and broke the fall with my face. Yeah.
Oh, ouch. Here's Giannis. And the shot goes in.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Scotty's checked in for Embiid. Korkmaz comes in for Tobias Harris. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Green. And George Hill's subbed in for Seth Curry. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Drew Holiday, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. It's back to Hill. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. Hill's got his second basket of the game.
Improving his floor awareness. Howard has a decent sense for when his guys are open.
Giannis passes to Middleton. High post shot. And that one, good. Middleton's got 6 points.
His offensive skill set is off the charts. He has more than a few ways to punish.
Hill looking around. Inside. Howard can't hit. Bucks trail by 10. Here's Antetokounmpo. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. And that's 13 points for Giannis. 76ers have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Now here's Milton. Defense is right there. And it's slammed in by Howard.
Howard can still wreck the rim when he gets in deep.
Bucks have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. To the inside. Here's Lopez, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Okay, listen, you got to body him up when he's in the paint. If you play off of him, then that's just 2 easy points.
They get a hand on it. Stolen by Middleton. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure. Philadelphia finds themselves ahead after 2 quarters. They have a solid 8-point lead. Thanks for joining.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Bringing the physicality. I mean, they kept working it to him, and he kept delivering.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Simmons with it. Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
That's just the sheer strength of Simmons. You want to try to tie him down? He's going to fight hard for every bucket.
The 76ers shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight. Count it, and the 76ers lead has been cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Antetokounmpo.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
And he's gotten to his spots and capitalized. He just needs a little more help from his teammates.
That one falls.
Rock solid start for him. I mean, they're 3 for 3 since coming out of the locker room.
And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Antetokounmpo against Simmons. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Here's Holiday. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Middleton for three. Green with the rebound.
Oh, that's their first shot of the half that hasn't found the mark. It's been a good start for them.
Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
How can you not love Simmons? I mean, some of the dunks he pulls off are insane.
DiVincenzo kicks to Middleton. Lopez outside. Giannis right side. No good on that one. Good D by Embiid. Here's Simmons. Good. And Harris gets the assist. And now it's a 10-point Philadelphia lead.
They've been very sharp to start the half. Perfect 4 for 4 from the field.
Giannis inside. Simmons is there. 76ers have gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. Embiid, the pass to Simmons. Back to Embiid. Harris trying to get free. Embiid, no good. Bucks trail by 10. Middleton drives in. Count it. Middleton's got 8 points.
And with great positional size, Middleton knows how to do damage down low.
And GA Chris Middleton over his career much improved on the defensive end.
A true two-way player. I tell you, that 6'11" wingspan helps. Able to use that length to bother shots and disrupt passes.
Tries again. Lopez with the block.
And you got to appreciate the length Lopez has. He's effective at using it to stifle shooters.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Score the basket for his 10th make. 10 for 12. 83% accuracy.
He's got the hot hand right now. As long as he can keep getting open, they've got to keep feeding him.
Simmons trying to get open. Curry can't get it to go. Embiid with the steal. Dishes to Curry. Shot from 12. Stolen by Middleton. And Giannis pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
It's just hard to match up with Antetokounmpo's speed, especially in the open floor.
Simmons finds Green. Outside Curry. Down low. Embiid. Good, and Curry gets the assist. He's got 6.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Middleton against Green. 17-foot shot on the way. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Lets it go from 11. And Chris Middleton pulls it down. Bucks trail by 6. And it's Lopez penetrating. Middleton the pass to Antetokounmpo. 2 points. That one goes. Antetokounmpo's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. To the paint. Here's Simmons. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
Give him another. Ben Simmons is terrific tonight. He's figuring out ways to light it up.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. And that one is off.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Appreciate the effort, though, making his presence felt defensively.
And the call will be against Jeff Teague. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Here's Maxey. And there it is for him. Maxey's got his first points of the game. That shot, no good. And so it's Ben Simmons making highlights for Philadelphia. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Right back after this break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session.
The 4th quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Matisse Thybulle's out there with Korkmaz. Then there's Maxey. Then it's Shake Milton. And it's Howard in at the 5. Home in the paint. Here's Forbes. Portis. It's good on the putback.
What intensity on the glass from Portis. A junkyard dog. He worked so hard for the second chance opportunities.
Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Maxey. Can't hit that one. The Bucks go the other way with it. And here comes the break. Tucker the pass to DiVincenzo. And now the 76ers on the break. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
What a performer this guy is. He relishes the chance to hammer it down.
Portis trying to free himself.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Milton's shot is good. Brady, we hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being a defensive-minded player yourself, do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, when I played, there was an era, you could hold teams in the 80s and 90s. You could go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more, but it doesn't discount the importance of defense. And if you still look at the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently, that's still one area that they're consistent in, is their defensive approach.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And the Bucks with possession here. Tucker the pass to DiVincenzo. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
I mean, he's got a lot of smarts on the court, but Tucker doesn't need to think too much on that assist. He was wide open.
Milton kicks to Howard. Back to Milton. And there's the pass to Howard. And he slams it down right on top of Bobby Portis.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Yeah, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Here's Forbes. And a miss there on the triple.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Now, here's Thibault. Defended by Portis. Howard can't hit.
They say there are no easy finishes in the NBA, but that should have been easy.
With the tip, great positioning on the putback.
Hard work and soft hands. Guys, that's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip in. Howard, the pass to Milton. Back to Howard. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. And the 76ers lead by 11. Now here's DiVincenzo. He's guarded closely. That one goes. Count it. 6 points for Bobby Portis.
So assured. Sometimes Portis prepares himself to shoot the ball as it's coming his way.
Milton the pass to Maxey. To the middle. 1:19 left in the fourth. Here's Milton. Doesn't go that time. Bucks trail by 9. And Connaughton has it in the corner. Here's Forbes. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. Milwaukee also making some changes. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Giannis comes in for P.J. Tucker. And Middleton subbed in for Pat Connaughton. Green bounce pass. Here's Simmons. Rebounded by the Bucks. Here's the break. 9 feet out. DiVincenzo with it. Now Green defending. DiVincenzo can't hit it. Harris dishes to Embiid. Harris passes to Simmons. Inside. Here's Embiid. To the inside. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Well, it's tough, man. When you get to this point in the game, you fought hard, did your best, but it just wasn't enough.
Pass to Embiid. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And now the fast break. Middleton with the ball. Great D that time from Green. No good there. So the 76ers win it, even early on. All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks. For our broadcast. Coming up next, the Hawks taking on the 76ers. For Atlanta, they pride themselves on each and every step that leads to victory. The preparation, the focus, the sheer will. Each game a new opportunity to prove their identity. Sixers, Hawks, don't leave your... Welcome to 2K Sports for a... Hey, Dave.
Hey, Kevin.
They're fun to watch, DA. Thanks. And one injury for them. They're still pretty close to full strength, though.
Missing a valued contributor, that could be a challenge. We'll see how they answer the bell.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Harrison and Embiid together in the middle. Curry is out there with Simmons, and it's Green in at the 3 spot. And for Atlanta, Tony Snell is out there with Collins. Then it's Clint Capella. Then it's Trae Young. And it's Bogdanovich in at the shooting guard.
And the amount of pressure.
Oh, the power on that throwdown.
An explosive leaper, Collins hangs in the air, puts on a show.
Curry kicks to Simmons. 76ers moving the ball around. Left side, Harris. Wide open look. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Just another shot in his arsenal. Tobias with the mid-range jumper.
And stolen by Simmons. Down low. Outside for Curry. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper.
This is where Tobias has really improved, keeping his eyes up, making plays for others.
Young against Simmons. And Young, here we go. Feeds to Capella. Young outside. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
He's fearless. Trae Young knows he's probably going to take contact, and it doesn't matter at all.
Green, the pass to Embiid. Simmons feeling it out a bit. Back to Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
And Simmons is just so intelligent in these screen and rolls. A fantastic decision maker.
Now, here is Young. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Green finds Simmons. Now Curry. Off the mark with the little step back Johnny. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. That shot off. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Knocked away. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Lobbed up there for Collins. Bogdanovich dishes to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
At Collins' size, it's impressive just how active he is, leading by example.
And Simmons kicks to Green. Simmons against Collins. And the basket is good. Greg, is a point guard, what is it you like to see from that position on the floor?
I think first and foremost, leadership. It's so valuable at that spot. And, you know, you always got to have your head high because your teammates are feeding off what you put forth in terms of your body language and enthusiasm. So, you know, the typical stuff about organizing the offense and setting the tone on the defensive end, that stuff's important as well. But so much of how you carry yourself out on the floor when you deal with adversity and you know that you're going to, it is really paramount.
Young, right side, up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Embiid, the pass to Simmons. Back to Embiid. Outside, Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee.
Count that one.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
Curry finds Simmons. Now here's Embiid. Back to Curry. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Snell, the pass to Young. And the rejection by Embiid.
Length plus agility, great recipe for blocking shots. Embiid's one of the best to do it.
Releases from 15. Rebounded by Capella.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Collins wide open. He fires. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Collins has got 6.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. Well, from what you guys are seeing from the Hawks, what are you thinking about their performance?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Okongwu is out there with Gallinari, and it's Williams at the point guard position. So that's the Hawks 5. Here's Milton. And it's good, 2 points.
Allowing any room to operate, you know he's going to be aggressive.
And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. And it's sent back by Howard.
And Howard takes his shot blocking very seriously. Skying up and sending him back was his impressive vertical.
Maxey's checked in for George Hill.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Atlanta making a switch here. Dunn's checked in. Howard kicks to Milton. And here's Maxey. And stolen by Dunn. And now here comes Okongwu leading the break. And it's sent back by Howard. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. The 76ers trail by 4. Pass to Korkmaz. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Can't hit from in close.
And Korkmaz, the Turkish guard, taken at the end of the first round in 2016. Spent a year overseas before joining the NBA and didn't play much early on. But last season he showed he's a starting caliber player.
Gallinari dishes to Hunter. Lets it go. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. And the Hawks lead by 6. And with Korkmaz standing 6'7", Greg, there's a lot to like.
And his size can be a huge advantage in certain matchups, Kevin. Great wingspan also lets him grab a fair amount of steals. Has worked hard to get where he is and still showing room to grow.
Fires for 3. And the rebound goes to Howard. The 76ers trail by 6. To the inside. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. Chris Dunn picks one up.
Not easy to wrap up Howard, one of the strongest players in the league.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
Dunn's shot's good.
Strength, focus, hard head approach. Chris Dunn powering through contact.
Milton finds Howard. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Maxey passes to Thibault. And that one's good. Maxey's got his first points in this one.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That's his first foul. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. John Collins comes in for Gallinari. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Kevin Huerter. And Trae Young subbed in for Dunn. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Harris is checked in. The pass to Maxey. Releases from 15. Harris misses. Atlanta leading by 3. Outside Bogdanovich. Maxey grabs the miss.
Oh, I don't believe that. He's better than that. Come on.
Here's Howard. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Williams, he's checked in for DeAndre Hunter. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Embiid, he's checked in for Howard. Ben Simmons comes in for Matisse Thybulle. Curry's checked in for Korkmaz. And it's Hill in for Maxey. Young, good.
Unlike some great perimeter shooters, Trae Young is consistently probing for the best look.
Curry passes to Embiid. 1:02 left here in the second. Here's Curry from 13 feet. It goes down.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Now the 76ers on the break. Harris with the ball.
How about the activity of Simmons, mucking up passing lanes and making life difficult on the opposition. So good at getting steals.
It's stolen by Hill. And now Curry running the floor all by himself. The shot, no good. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Bogdanovich, and it's Bogdanovich on the follow.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backboard.
Curry kicks to Embiid. On the wing, Hill. Back to Embiid. Got a piece of it. Here's Young. And the rejection by Curry.
Well, when you play as hard as Collins does, you're going to get to the foul line.
The Hawks shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And so Collins nails both of them.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
And a close game so far through the first two.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. At the end of the period, they were up by 2. And that should do it with
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Ben Simmons is out there with Seth Curry, and it's Green in at the small forward. Simmons dishes to Embiid. Back to Simmons. Kicks it to Curry. He had Simmons atop the key. Shot clock at 6. Inside. Stolen by Collins. 3 on 3. Here's Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Passes like this demonstrate Snell's team-first approach. He's all about getting it to the open guys. Well, John Collins has the potential to be a star for this team. Continues to be a powerhouse on the offensive end. He can attack from inside as well as outside.
Harris inside. He's covered by Bogdanovich. And the dunk by Embiid.
And showcasing that overwhelming strength. Embiid is so skilled at finishing over the aggressive defense.
Here's Young. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And Collins said so himself. He believes he'll be a max contract player when he hits free agency.
You know what, G.A.? I love the confidence from him. And you look year to year, his numbers are improving at an unbelievable rate. He just might get that max contract.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Molinari comes in for Collins. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Tony Snell. And it's Dunn in for Bogdanovich. Dunn passes to Okongwu. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Okongwu's now got the lead up to 9 now for the Hawks. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Embiid kicks to Simmons. Back to Embiid. Over Okongwu. That one doesn't drop. And Atlanta will come the other way.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
What I like is when Chris Dunn keeps his poise, keeps his eyes up, good things happen.
Green finds Milton. Harris up top. Now here's Milton. Gallinari covering. Back to Harris. Over Dunn. Harris's shot is off. The Hawks leading by 11. And he lobs it up. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And that one drops. Harris has got 6.
It can be deceiving. The quickness of Harris's first step, nice.
Dunn looking over the floor. passes to Gallinari. Back to Dunn. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Hawks lead by 11.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Simmons dishes to Green. Young against Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Throw it down, young fella. Simmons is explosive and without a doubt one of my favorite dunkers.
Young with no one around. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Young's got 5 points in the quarter.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Pass to Harris. Back to Simmons. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Harris has got 3 assists now in this one.
And when Simmons is inside, forget about it. He uses his skill and smarts to take advantage.
Young pass to Gallinari. Fades. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. A shot by Milton, no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Embiid with the steal. 30 seconds left in the third quarter. Milton the pass to Harris. Right wing. Count it, and the Atlanta lead has been cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Embiid.
And hit on the way up. Embiid's strong physically, but also mentally able to keep his focus. Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And that'll give him a jolt. Nothing like a rejection to light a fire under you.
Pass to Korkmaz. It's tipped. It's stolen by Capella. And so it's Atlanta holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. And so in the game for the Hawks, Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Gallinari is out there with Okongwu, and it's Williams at the 1.
And Smitty, if I'm coaching DeAndre Hunter, I'm making him watch nothing but tape of Kawhi Leonard. He has that type of body and can aim to be that kind of player.
Yeah, I totally agree. Both were lauded as mostly defensive players as rookies. Hunter showed he has some shiftiness to his game offensively. I think he has the chance to be on the same level at the end of the day as Kawhi Leonard. No harm in having that as a goal. Trying to finish out the game strong, you have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. And Herter gets it to go. And the Hawks lead by 10.
This is where Herter's toughness comes into play. Inside against physical D.
Curry looking it over. He's looking for Howard and finds him. Rebound by the Hawks. And here's the fast break. Gallinari leading the way. And now we've got the intentional foul. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Embiid, he's checked in for Howard. Harris comes in for Matisse Thybulle. Green, he's checked in for Maxey. And Simmons subbed in for Hill. And Simmons has got the ball here for Philadelphia. It's a 10-point game. Here's Embiid. Nails the 16-footer.
And with an expanding skill set, Embiid is able to hit shots from all over the court.
Throws it up high. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And so they choose to intentionally foul. And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. On the wing, Green. It's stolen by Capella. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Young with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. Here's Bogdanovich. Young outside. At basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
The threat of Young's jumper forces defenders to play him close, making it easier for him to get by his man.
Simmons against Collins. And foul on the shot. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
It's a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on Nate McMillan talking to his team. His point to them was that they put themselves in a position to succeed and that this is their game to lose. So he needs to see full concentration out of every guy on the court to finish this one off. Kevin?
And Simmons kicks to Green. The drive by Simmons. The dish to Harris. Nice move. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
A big part of what makes Harris a more physical player right now is he has filled out his frame, and he is able to finish through contact.
Young left side. Collins passes to Young. Three-pointer. Gets that one through the hole, make him now 7 of 13 in this game.
He's calm, he's confident. Young has that it factor.
The pass to Embiid. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Lets the three fly, but they recover it. Outside, Green. 5 to shoot. Green draws the double. And Harris wide open. He shoots a three-pointer off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here. And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Hawks.
A few times this season, turnovers have cost them, but they really kept the ball under control.
They were both focused and relentless.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Trae Young.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. He can't get it to go. Now the 76ers take it the other way. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Another miss by Philadelphia. And they're pushing it up. Lobbed up there for Collins. Back to Capella. Jacks up a three. Simmons pulls it in. And now Curry running the floor all by himself. Harris kicks to Curry. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big David. Thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Check out the fashion style of the Bucks as they enter. They're down a body tonight, but it shouldn't have too much of an impact on their rotation.
Missing a valued contributor, that can be a challenge. We'll see how they answer the bell.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the 3 spot. And for the Hawks, we've got Bogdan Bogdanovic. Clint Capella is out there with Collins. Then it's Trae Young, and it's Snell in at the 3, the small forward. And Antetokounmpo on the follow.
And that reach is just ridiculous. Giannis easily beating everybody to the ball and then sends it back.
Holiday against Young. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. Greg, we've got two terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me hearken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside. Boy, we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game.
Yep, that's a great look from Giannis there.
And Collins has got the ball here for Atlanta. Young with the ball. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. Pass to Young. Out to the right wing. Snell from outside. Goes up again. And it's Collins getting it to go.
John Collins does a nice job reading the defense there, staying focused right through the contact and gets the finish.
And Holiday kicks to Middleton. Atlanta with the rebound.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Well, a missed box out and an easy tip in, but it's because of the activity as the ball is going up, finding yourself in the right spot, just using some effort.
Stolen by Middleton.
And we've just seen them make mistakes on back-to-back trips. Both those turnovers could have been avoided.
Well, guarding Antetokounmpo is really difficult because of how awkward he can get around the floor and how much space he can take up.
Here's Young following the basket by Giannis. Young's shot is off.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Collins. Kicks it out to Bogdanovic. 5 on the clock. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. They're running. A pull-up. Antetokounmpo. Giannis on the follow.
And boy, have they come out strong, really pounding the offensive board for second chance points.
Young drives in, up and in, off to an efficient start, 2 for 3 from the field.
Now, the threat of Trae Young, we talk so much about gravity in the NBA. It's unlocking some other scoring options. Strong take.
And you go back, Giannis Antetokounmpo, the 15th pick in that 2013 draft. Hindsight, obviously 2020, but I think it's safe to say he should have been drafted a little bit higher.
Yeah, you have so many of those blogs out there that go back and want to redraft classes. Giannis Antetokounmpo back in 2013, I'm pretty sure at this point would be taken #1.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Chris Middleton. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. Here is Forbes. After the basket by Onyeka Okongwu. 1:22 left in the first quarter. Here's Herter. Got a hand on it. Tucker with the ball. The reverse. They get the rebound. Pass to Portis. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Already, they've piled up 8 second chance points.
Williams looking around. Dishes it to Okongwu. That's tipped. Fast break, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo running. Atlanta with the rebound.
They'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Dunn, he's checked in for Atlanta.
What focus from the big Italian forward out there. Gallinari is used to having to overcome a lot of physical defense.
Outside Teague. Doubled by Okongwu. From the line, 13 feet away. The putback, Portis. It's good on the putback.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Okongwu, the pass to Hunter, to the paint. That's good from Gallinari on the assist by Hunter.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
Here is Forbes from past the arc. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force. And regarding the mental aspect of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Definitely the game has slowed down a lot for me.
Well, Greg, that might be why they put up so many points. They all know the roles. They've got the right recipe for everything they want to do on offense.
Yeah, his awareness plus unselfishness puts defenders in a no-win situation.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what stands out to you from the Bucks in this one?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Working the offensive glass that sometimes comes from predictable shots from your offense, and they've been opportunistic here.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And so in the game for the Hawks, Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Gallinari is out there with Okongwu, and it's done in at the point. Here is Forbes. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
The Hawks trail by 4. Dunn left side. The shot by Okongwu, no good. The Bucks have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Nails the baby hook. Connaughton's got the lead up to 6 now for the Bucks.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
And it's Dunn penetrating, uses the glass to finish the layup.
And once again, Dunn showing off his all-around game. Not just an incredible shooter, but an unreal finisher on the drive as well.
Here's Connaughton. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Forbes. They get it back. The Hawks shooting impressively throughout at 62%. Here's Herter. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Herter up there high to throw it down.
Here is Forbes. Passes it to Connaughton. Back to Forbes. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Second chance points have really been an issue here defensively.
Now Dunn. Gallinari outside. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start. Greg, you're the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters. But ultimately, your teammates got to feel like you played for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it.
Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. And there's the whistle, called a clear path foul there. Yep. And he'll shoot 2 at the line. It's his first trip to the line.
76% from the line a season ago.
It's easy to see why so many people have been so high on DeAndre Hunter. You look at that build and at that forward position and that kind of work ethic. Sky's the limit.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Collins comes in for Gallinari. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Kevin Huerter. Lou Williams is subbed in for Chris Dunn. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Bogdanovich knocked around a little bit there, but sticks with his shot.
And the Hawks making a change here. Young's checked in. Free throw good, Bogdanovich. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Bucks. It's a 3-point game.
And last season for Capella wasn't that easy. Had his year cut short to injury, never got the chance to suit up with his new team in the Hawks.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
We've seen Lopez be more and more assertive in looking for his shot, which in turn draws the defense's attention to him.
Brook Lopez hits them both. And with Capella and the Hawks, both are excited for this season.
And on paper, Capella seems like a great fit. Can finish inside, pairs well with John Collins and Trae Young, and Capella could be the difference maker to get this team back in the playoffs.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Antetokounmpo dishes to Holiday. Back to Giannis. And it's denied.
Now, you don't see a lot of shot blocks from Bogdanovich, but he is big enough to get it done.
And the dunk by Capella.
And this is the chemistry Capella has with his guys. Exceptional at feeling when to go for alley-oops.
Here's Antetokounmpo. That's good, and that evens things out for him. 50-50. 4 of 8 shooting this game.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Now, here is Young. Capella with the bucket.
So unselfish there. Young doing a good job of finding the open man.
Holiday, the pass to Norham. Here's the teardrop. Count it, and the Atlanta lead has been cut down to 3 on the bucket from Antetokounmpo.
When the player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. A nice shot by Young.
Well, when you're given the ball as much as Lou Williams has gotten it through the years, he's experienced enough to make those kind of plays.
And it's in there. He got it up. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the 3rd quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you enjoyed a competitive matchup for Atlanta in the 1st quarter. Their biggest deficit was 6 points in the opener. That's all for now.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
And those extra chances mean so much. And he has shaped the game with the way he's been pulling down those offensive boards.
And the team appreciating all of that dirty work going on. His activity has been phenomenal.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
The Hawks leading by 3. Young looking around. DiVincenzo with the rebound. The Bucks shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Middleton can't get it to go. Hawks shooting it as well as you're going to see, 67%. Young finds Capella. And now here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break. Shots good by Middleton.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Now, here is Young.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
And as much as Holiday brings to your offense, it's his defense that's repeatedly recognized.
Well, when you make all NBA defensive teams and you're smart and strong and quick like Drew Holiday is, I think not only does the reputation start to build, but your confidence in disrupting somebody else by playing that way is something you rely on.
Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for the Hawks. Dunn comes in for Young.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
For Atlanta, they've gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Intercepted. Fast break, the Hawks. Dunn's running. Rebound, Milwaukee. DiVincenzo's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Not sure they realize it's not halftime anymore. 4 attempts, and they're still looking for their first bucket.
Here's Snell. Collins passes to Capella. Back to Collins. Atlanta again missing. Milwaukee in the lead. Here's Middleton. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Middleton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And Dunn with the slam.
And Dunn is just an astonishing dunker, slamming it home with some real force.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Alinari comes in for John Collins. Hunter's checked in for Tony Snell. And it's Williams in for Dunn.
And always a bit of risk on those long passes. Lucky the D couldn't come up with it there.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Portis, the pass to Tucker. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Hunter. Here's Okongwu, and he gets it to go. Okongwu's now got 8.
Gallinari does such a great job of recognizing the floor space, and that time, credit him with the assist.
Here's Forbes, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And looking back at what was a stellar career, Greg, if there was one thing you could have done different, do you have anything on your mind?
You know, I would have loved to have had the opportunity to finish my career in New York. That was a special place, a special time. Unfortunately, that didn't transpire, but that's the one thing that stands out. That and obviously not winning a championship.
I can understand both of those.
Yes.
Here's Teague. After the basket by Onyeka Okongwu. 1:43 left in the third. Forbes the pass to Portis. Now here's Tucker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's deflected.
Well, good work from Gallo there. You forget sometimes at 6'10" that he can come up with those kind of defensive plays. Boy, shot out of a cannon on that possession. Good look up court.
Bucks trail by 3. Outside Teague. The shot missing. And Atlanta will go the other way with it.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical. This isn't a tough case to crack. If they want to put an end to this run, they'll need to start getting back on D.
And the Bucks with possession here, following the three by Atlanta. Mora, the pass to Tucker, and stolen by Hunter. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Williams can't hit. And Teague's got the ball here for Milwaukee. They trail by 6. Tucker can't get it to go. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Gallinari. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Gallinari's got 8 points.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's Forbes. No good again that time. And they're running. The pass to Herter. This one for 3. No good on that one. It could go. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks in the driver's seat. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Tony Snell is out there with Collins. Then there's Bogdanovich. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Young in at the 1 spot. So that's the Hawks 5.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Shot's good by Middleton.
Keep your eyes on the prize. Middleton did just that and sunk the shot despite getting roughed up a bit.
And Young kicks to Collins. Off target on the 15-footer. Bucks trail by 6. Here's Connaughton. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And he knocks down the first one. So he gets them both.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Young against DiVincenzo. And Young, here we go.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. Giannis high post, working on Collins.
And last season, Giannis Antetokounmpo welcoming his first child into the world.
And maybe now an MVP at home as a most valuable papa. The mother of his son was a volleyball player in her day. So you got to think, as this kid grows up, maybe the recruits are sending letters already.
Bruno Fernando's checked in for Capella. Bucks trail by 5. Here's DiVincenzo. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
Feeling more and more comfortable in this offense. That's just Chris Middleton making a play.
Young drives in, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. Lopez. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Collins.
How about Lopez inside, showing some smooth, fluid moves?
An era where we're seeing teams turn away from the slower 7-footers. Brook Lopez still playing a pivotal role for the Bucks.
There's been a lot of talk in recent years, Greg, as how the big man has been played off the floor in the playoffs. That's just not the case with Lopez, because he's been able to step out and shoot threes, along with being a really reliable rim protector.
And we're around 2 minutes into the 4th quarter here. Antetokounmpo dishes to Lopez. DiVincenzo against Bogdanovich. Basket good.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
Now, here is Young. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds now tonight. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Okongwu's checked in for Collins. Bruno Fernando comes in for Gallinari. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Tony Snell. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Bogdanovich.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed. I don't know what happened there. That was an easy 2 points that he just threw away.
Hunter, no good. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Bucks. DiVincenzo finds Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
So exciting to see the growth of the Greek Freak. There are shots that stars sink, and that's a momentum changer right there.
To the right side. Here's Huerter. Rebounded by the Bucks. DiVincenzo's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Okongwu with it. Lopez is there. Okongwu's shot is good. Okongwu's now got 4 this quarter.
You got to keep the ball moving, and that time Huerter's pass leads to an open look.
And the dunk by Giannis.
Big time shot from young Giannis there. He feels more and more comfortable in these big moments.
Here's Young. Got it.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Giannis high post. Rebound Atlanta. The numbers in their favor. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Okongwu slams it in.
And no question, Trae Young is a very special passer and playmaker on the floor.
Holiday against Young. Here's Antetokounmpo. And it's Trae Young with the rebound. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Fernando. To the middle. Got a piece of it. Takes the 3. And the 3 ball is good. And now it's an 8-point Atlanta lead.
Huerter never shy to let that one go. Just enough room on the catch and shoot.
Middleton looking it over. And the Bucks miss again. Offline. And so the Hawks take the win. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it. That's a look at our setting tonight. The picturesque city of Milwaukee. Look at the 76ers starting group. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Curry is out there with Simmons. And it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5 spot. And so here we go, the 76ers to start it.
Check Simmons.
Now here's Simmons. Green finds Embiid. Simmons feeling it out a bit. And Simmons slams it in.
I tell you, it doesn't get any easier than this, guys. I mean, Simmons finishing with power.
And you rarely see the vision and playmaking of Ben Simmons in someone that size. That you can put him up there with Magic, LeBron, and Penny Hardaway in terms of those taller playmakers.
Yeah, you're spot on there, Greg. I mean, he's unique, really unique and gifted in that regard. And with all great passers, there are a couple of things they do well. One is they see a play or two ahead. They anticipate and throw the ball where it should be going, anticipating that. And the other thing is the timing with which they make their passes. It's usually right at the right time, the opportune time for a teammate to score on the catch. Absolutely awesome to watch Antetokounmpo rise up for these throwdowns. I mean, it's really quite easy for him.
Lopez with the steal. Holiday goes in. Feeds it to Middleton. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
That's 3 straight shots to fall here to start. Looking good.
Pass to Simmons. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. And Simmons slams it in.
Simmons putting his outstanding athleticism to use on that drive. A remarkable penetrator who knows exactly how to carve up the defense.
Now here is Holiday. Lopez. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Pass to Embiid. Lets it go from 14. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Joel Embiid has a nice shooting touch and does not lack for confidence and seems to be getting better in the mid-range area.
And Ben Simmons picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Middleton against Green. And Middleton, the basket on the assist by Lopez.
Boy, I like the finesse and the focus that Middleton plays with. I mean, that's part of what allows him to finish off these tough hoops.
Here's Embiid again, Philadelphia. Boy, your alma mater, UNLV, Greg, has produced some great NBA players over the years. I mean, so many great names.
No doubt about it. Listen, I got a special place in my heart for my former teammates Larry Johnson and Stacey Augmon.
Right.
But also guys like Sean Marion. You go back to Reggie Theus, who was a tremendous player. And right now in the league, you got Kim Birch, dunk champ Derrick Jones, and up-and-comer in Christian Wood.
Good mentions. Harris finds Curry. Back to Harris. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
A precision passer, Curry, also excellent at seeing his guys when they're open.
Holiday looking over the floor. Green against Middleton. Here's Giannis. And there's the pass to DiVincenzo. Offline with his 3. The 76ers have gone a perfect 6 for 6 in the game up to this point. Simmons dishes to Green. Back to Simmons. Shot clock at 5. Second chance shot. Good D by Holiday.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Antetokounmpo. And he banks in the layup. Antetokounmpo's got 6 points.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Curry on the wing. Launches a 3. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
That's Curry's shot there. I mean, he's out there to catch and fire away when he's got room.
Middleton on the wing. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so Simmons will bring it up for the 76ers. Curry finds Embiid. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And Holiday has it in the corner. Milwaukee keeping it alive. The new 14. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. 6 points for him.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. 76ers ahead. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the open man and getting some easy baskets.
You know, it also hasn't taken them long to make their mark in the paint. I mean, they're doing a lot of their scoring from in there.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play on the court for the Bucks. P.J. Tucker is out there with Bobby Portis. Then there's Teague, and it's Forbes in at the 2 spot. At the top of the key, Korkmaz. The steal, and up the court come the Bucks on the break. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Bucks shooting their first free throws of this.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
And so he hits both. 76ers trailing. Milton kicks to Korkmaz. Back to Milton. To the paint, and stolen by Portis. And it's the Bucks on the break. Teague with a clean look. Milwaukee, no good that time either. So it's Philadelphia now. Milton finds Hill. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Milton. There's the triple. Pass to Korkmaz from the arc. Milwaukee with the rebound. Teague for 3. They get it back.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches. He used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Here is Howard after the basket by Milwaukee. Picked away. They're running. Teague for 3. That doesn't go in either for Teague. The 76ers trail by 3. Thibault, the pass to Howard. Back to Thibault. Shoots over Tucker, and no good. Trying to use the glass. Milwaukee's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Kicks it to Teague. Down low, Howard with the steal. And now the 76ers on the break. Here's Thibault. Good on the shot.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
The Bucks shooting in this game, 45%.
And Clark, how about the 20th pick back in that 2019 draft? Matisse Thybulle, fantastic defensive specialist who has an evolving offensive presence as well.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. His defense is really outstanding and NBA ready from the day he got into the league. He'll improve on offense. You know that. He'll work at it, and he'll get better. I think he has tremendous instincts on and off the ball. Great length and speed and athleticism. He's a terror defensively.
Greg, you were drafted 12th overall by the New York Knicks and then 2nd overall by the Grizzlies in the expansion draft. So you've had a very unique view of being in that position in 2 different settings.
Yeah, I mean, 2 very different cities, but really each beautiful in its own way. The New York draft, obviously coming out of college, that was like a dream come true to go and play for Pat Riley and then get the opportunity to go and be a part of a brand new team in a new country, if you will, was also a really cool experience as well.
I hope we can take a petition started by you and me to get the NBA back in Vancouver. I miss
And
going
Seattle,
to Vancouver.
right? Let's get back in both those cities.
Exactly. Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Ben Simmons, he's checked in for Howard. Tobias Harris comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And Curry subbed in for Hill. Now here's Middleton. 6 points for him. Outside Curry. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Oh, and here comes Holiday all alone. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
He's an explosive, athletic guard. And I tell you, the coaching staff must love watching Holiday in the open court.
Now, here's Maxey. Embiid, no good. We've got 1:18 left in the second quarter. Pass to Middleton. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Middleton's got the lead up to 5 now for the Bucks. The 76ers have gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. Embiid dishes to Harris. Back to Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
Yeah, that's good vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer.
And the call will be against Harris. That's his first foul. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Danny Green, he's checked in for the 76ers. The kick out to T. The tray. Wara can't get it to go. The 76ers trail by 3. Here's Embiid. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Bobby Portis.
Well, I tell you what, so hard to guard all that size. I mean, Embiid is an absolute monster, and he knows how to draw fouls, too.
And how about the defensive impact Embiid has on the floor? He's a great rim protector who can swipe an errant pass every so often.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he's just so big. He's mammoth. I mean, he's not only tall and long, he's deep, too. He's a thick guy. So he's an excellent rim protector, discourages inside attempts at a high rate, clogs up the paint. That length is a huge asset. And then his foot movement. His agility for a guy of his size is pretty impressive, too.
Tries it from 19. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Now here comes Teague leading the break. And that's it for the first half of action. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to a competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. Some good action during the period. Thanks for joining.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Joel Embiid with a strong contribution in this one.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Simmons is out there with Seth Curry, and it's Green in at the 3. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
And it's Simmons penetrating. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. That one is good from Joel Embiid. Milwaukee leading by 3. Here's Antetokounmpo, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
When Antetokounmpo is driving, he's locked in on finishing no matter what the defense hits him with.
And Simmons kicks to Curry. Simmons against Antetokounmpo. And Embiid throws it down.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Antetokounmpo with the bucket.
Man, he's got it going now. And when he's in this kind of a zone, I think the D's happy to just get out of Antetokounmpo's way.
Curry finds Green. Outside, Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Embiid, the pass to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Boy, the floor awareness and passing ability of Embiid, very impressive. And he continues to grow as a passer.
And Giannis Antetokounmpo throws it down hard.
And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdown.
Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. Milwaukee leading by 5. Outside Holiday. Inside. And Giannis hits it to go on the assist by Holiday. Holiday's got his 5th assist in this one. Passes it to Thibault. Here's Korkmaz, defended by Middleton. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Milwaukee Bucks. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Here's Korkmaz, defended by Middleton, and that one's good. Korkmaz.
And, you know, I think this is exactly what you want Howard to do. I mean, when somebody's open, show that you're willing to give the ball up.
Hill with it. Now guarded by Middleton. The 76ers trail by 5. Howard dishes to Hill. Back to Howard. The pass to Korkmaz. Just 5 on the clock. Poked away. Taken away by Holiday. And it's the Bucks on the break. Here's Connaughton. And Holiday kicks to Connaughton. Antetokounmpo trying to free himself up. It's good on the putback. Lopez has got the lead up to 7 now for the Bucks.
Oh, they owned the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
The 76ers making a switch here. Maxi's checked in. Now, here's Maxey. And he converts the layup.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Forbes, the pass to Teague. Back to Forbes. Portis trying to free himself. Forbes can't get it to go. The 76ers trail by 5. Pass to Hill. Over Teague. Howard kicks to Thibault. Second shot opportunity. Warad grabs the board. Milwaukee has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Portis off the left rim and out. And here they come. The 10-footer. Thibault, the pass to Hill. Here's Howard. Misses there.
And Teague knows how to mix it up on defense, too. Now, an active defender who does his best to smother shooters.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. They've got P.J. Tucker. He's out there with Bobby Portis, and it's Forbes in at point guard. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Now, here's Maxey. Simmons dishes to Howard. Back to Simmons. Over to the wing. Clock at 6. Hill passes to Howard. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Howard's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the 76ers. Here's Giannis, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And how about the power of Antetokounmpo? Dynamite whenever he takes it to the rim.
Maxey passes to Simmons. To the inside, here's Green. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Mike Budenholzer had some words for his team during the break. He said, "I want us to play as though we're behind. We're good when we play with urgency. We're bad when we become complacent. Don't become complacent. Let's go." Guys?
Al Simmons, after Chris Middleton missed from long range. Simmons' shot is good, and that'll tie this game up.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And Simmons slams it in.
Love the connection Simmons has with his teammates. I mean, once the lob is on its way, you know he's going to finish in style.
Giannis outside. Some solid defense from Harris.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Here's Embiid. Yes, and the foul. It goes on Chris Middleton.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Philadelphia.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
Something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes defensively, and they've been turning those turnovers into points.
To halt the run, DiVincenzo can't hit it. Philadelphia leading by 5. Their offense has been great here.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance. And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
You can feel the sense of urgency they have to get this thing closed out as soon as possible.
That one is good from Joel Embiid. And it's a 10-point Philadelphia lead.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed.
And then the nifty touch to tip it in as well.
Harris finds Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
And, you know, guys, we know Simmons most enjoys getting others involved, but he's showing you he can have huge nights himself as well.
Embiid with the steal. Harris with it. He's picked up by Lopez. Simmons left side. Back to Embiid. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got his 4th assist in this one.
Embiid is a very assertive player, a player who fights the defense on these contact finishes and does so with confidence.
Now here's Giannis. Some solid defense from Harris. 1:09 left in the 4th quarter of this one.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for Philadelphia.
they really lit it up in this one. Fantastic offensive performance.
Definitely just simply shot the ball well. One of those games to be proud of.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Joel Embiid.
Yeah, and he was relentless, nonstop energy. I mean, he just never slowed down or turned off.
Now here's Simmons following the miss by Giannis. And Simmons kicks to Harris. Outside Curry. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Harris. Outside for Simmons. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Now here's Teague. He's covered closely. Pass to Nora. Nice D from Scott. Here's Maxey. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. They came in here and took care of business like they... victory for them. They're still pretty close to full strength, though.
Missing a valued contributor, that can be a challenge. We'll see how they answer the bell.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Tony Snell is out there with John Collins. Then it's Clint Capella. Then it's Trae Young. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 2 spot. And for the 76ers, Harrison and Embiid together in the middle. Ben Simmons is out there with Seth Curry. And it's Green in at the 3. Now here's Embiid after Clint Capella's miss. Here's Simmons. Banked in off the glass. Couple terrific centers in tonight's matchup here, Greg. Great pivots, but center matchups are far from traditional, it seems like, these days.
No doubt about it, Kev. Once you get into this now small ball mindset, this positionless game, I mean, you're seeing guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5. Because, listen, when you're 25 feet from the basket, if I'm 6'2 and you're 7'2, I can still guard you. So because of the spacing now, it allows you the luxury to play smaller.
So it's the Hawks now. After the Sixers pick up 2, Collins trying to break free.
You got to be careful around Embiid. When he's around, he's capable of coming up with these blocks.
Here's Harris. It's not going to go for him. And Atlanta will come the other way. Capella, the pass to Collins. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. This is his first free throw of the game.
Finished the season last year around 80% from the stripe.
And so Collins nails both of them.
Oh, this is a big fella who has no problems at the foul line. I mean, a very smooth touch on the stroke. Yeah, he's a nice pay raise this summer for Bogdanovich. I mean, wings of his skill level, highly valued in today's game.
Now here's Curry after Ben Simmons' miss. 5 to shoot. A second chance effort. And he lays it up and in. Simmons got his second bucket of the game to go.
This is where Simmons likes to shoot from. I mean, the closer he is to the rim, the better.
And Bogdanovich coming off the largest rookie deal in terms of average annual value in NBA history. That 3-year.
Oh, the power on that throwdown. Wow.
How can you not love Simmons? I mean, some of the dunks he pulls off are insane.
Here's Young, and it's blocked by Simmons. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. To the middle, and Embiid throws it down.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
They've been a more cohesive team over this stretch, and then that helps account for their lead.
And Young, here we go. Makes it off the glass.
You gotta like seeing this from Young, wanting to prove he's more than just a jump shooter.
Simmons dishes to Embiid. Pass to Harris. Over Bogdanovich. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The 76ers shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
I mean, look, every year Harris looks more confident. He goes through stretches where he can dominate.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Curry. And George Hill's subbed in for Green. Harris looking it over. And the pass to Milton. To the paint. And Simmons slams it in.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Going for the juggler right off the bat. I mean, jumping out to an impressive early lead.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Hill.
And Williams is sort of the classic instant offense guy. Whether he's coming off the bench or starting, he can provide a spark whenever they need one.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Howard's checked in for Simmons, and Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Tobias Harris. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Thybulle, rebound Atlanta.
He doesn't get the finish, but the D's got to be quicker to rotate and stop him from getting to the rim.
And Embiid with the block. Thybulle on the wing. Embiid with it. Okongwu covering. Gallinari outside. And Gallinari throws it down.
And how about the ferocious take? Gallinari proving he can drop an absolute hammer when he wants to.
It's back to Hill. The feed to Howard. Gallinari with the steal. Here's Okongwu. And the rejection by Embiid. Right side Hill.
And that was the correct play to make. George Hill, a very discerning playmaker.
The Hawks trail by 8. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Outside Williams. Pass to Gallinari. And here is Okongwu. Outside Williams. Fires from deep. That shot is off. Here's Howard. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Ben Simmons making highlights for the Philadelphia. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take so far in Philadelphia?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, yeah, this is their preferred pace, and it's gotten them out to an early lead.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. On the court for Atlanta, Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Gallinari is out there with Okongwu, and it's done in at the 5. The 76ers leading by 8. Now, Chris Dunn, a part of that Zach LaVine trade a few years ago. You know, GA, what's interesting about Dunn is he actually played a lot of small forward last season.
How about that? Drafted 5th overall back in 2016 as a point guard. He's only about 6'3", but very strong and has long arms and plays with great toughness. Just another example of how small ball is affecting every front court position.
Maxey passes to Thibault. On the wing, Milton. Back to Thibault. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And some changes here for the 76ers. Tobias Harris comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Seth Curry in for Shake Milton. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. John Collins comes in for Gallinari. Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Hunter. And Trae Young subbed in for Kevin Herter. Maxey passes to Curry. Now, here's Maxey, defended by Young. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Today, Greg, we see a lot more friendly rivalry. Does that bother you?
Not at all. I mean, people like to say, well, our era had the rivalries were more bitter. I disagree with that. I think guys are every bit as competitive today as they've ever been.
That's good to hear.
They just also have more exposure and opportunity to be around one another. Kids today growing up, they've been playing against each other since the 5th, 6th grade in national tournaments. When we played, we didn't get to see the other top players around the country. So I think that was one reason why you didn't have a closeness with guys that unless you were on the same team.
They get it again. It's good.
Becoming a true force on the offensive glass. Love how hard Collins goes after those second chance opportunities.
Howard, the pass to Harris, and slam dunk by Harris.
He is a fantastic athlete for a power forward. Whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for with height.
Outside Bogdanovic. The dish now to Collins. Kicks to Young. He scores the basket. That's field goal number 3 for him.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Passes to Maxey. He feeds it to Howard. Good work defensively by Capella. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. 4-point game. Bogdanovic, no luck. For Philadelphia, they've gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Here's Curry. Harris trying to get free. And Curry the bucket on the assist by Green. Curry's got his first 2 points. Young looking around. Feeds it to Capella. Up and in on the layup.
Got to be more forceful than that when guarding Capella. I mean, he fends off defenders with such ease.
Curry kicks to Green. Curry against Young, and Howard has it in the corner. Here's Harris over Bogdanovich, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. Some changes for Philadelphia. Embiid, he's checked in for Howard. Hill comes in for Curry, and Simmons subbed in for Maxey. Atlanta also making some changes here. Hunter's checked in for Bogdanovich. Tony Snell comes in for Dunn. And it's Williams in for Young. Collins, no good. Simmons with the defensive effort. Philadelphia leading by 6. He dishes it to Embiid. Back to Simmons. Pass to Embiid. Outside, Simmons. The 76ers need to get off a shot, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Philadelphia. Korkmaz comes in for Tobias Harris. Okongwu's checked in for Atlanta. Alinari comes in for Collins. And the call will be against George Hill. That'll be his second foul of the game. 54 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Okongwu. Tries again. And he sinks the layup.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Hill passes to Simmons. Now the pass to Thybulle. Outside Hill. Okongwu grabs the board.
Oh, he did everything right there except hit the shot.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Williams against Hill. Williams can't hit. Now here's Thybulle. Not a lot of room. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. Ben Simmons had it going on in the first quarter. He had 8 points, 2 block shots. That's all for now. Say good.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. What a game we're seeing from Simmons.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Seth Curry is out there with Simmons. And it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
Did you see the no-look pass by Harris right there? I mean, he's a wing that knows how to move the ball.
Young dishes to Capella. Inside. Count it, and the Philadelphia lead has been cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Snell.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Pass to Embiid. Shoots over Capella. No good there. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Collins with it. Now defended by Embiid. And it's blocked.
But the reach of Simmons, I mean, coming into play on these blocks, you got to be careful shooting around this guy.
Curry passes to Harris. Simmons against Collins. Simmons dishes to Embiid from 18 feet away. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
And I like the decision making. He's taking what the defense is willing to give him.
Oh, yeah, and that's just a good read on his part. And as usual, his mid-range jumper is on point.
Snell finds Bogdanovich. Lob pass to Capella. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Leaping off the ground with such ease. Capella is exceptional with timing. How to finish these alley-oops.
Curry passes to Simmons. Outside, Green. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Simmons looking around. Shot clock at 6. Dishes to Harris. And Capella sends it back.
And you can't throw up weak stuff around Capella. He takes pride in sending shots back.
Shots good from Young.
They're on target from the start of the half. I mean, they're moving well. They're getting some good shots. That makes them 3 for 4 from the field since halftime.
Back to Simmons. Down low. Here's Harris. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Trailing by 2. For the lead. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. They've led by as much as 10. Capella against Simmons. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
His individual effort has been outstanding tonight, and it's helped him grab the lead.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Young. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Embiid's got his 5th rebound in this one.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Oh, that break started by Bogdanovich, the Serbian with the steal. First pass.
Simmons dishes to Embiid. Back to Simmons. There's the feed to Embiid. Collins grabs the miss. The Hawks trail it. Bogdanovich finds Collins. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Simmons against Collins. Harris up top. 6 points for him. And slam dunk by Harris.
Oh, I love the tenacity that Harris plays with a ridiculous dunker off the drive.
Young outside. And it's blocked by Simmons. And they're able to recover. Here's Collins.
Whoa, what a
finish!
Run that back. I want to see the replay now. One of the most explosive young bigs we have. Collins quick off the floor and gets creative at the rim.
And it's Simmons penetrating. And the rejection by Collins. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Young passes to Collins. Here's Capella. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle.
Incredible concentration from the Australian. Even when you body Simmons up, he's great at powering through.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Oh, trying to take advantage of that extra space on the perimeter. Oh, we see a lot of this now.
The 3rd quarter comes to a close. 76ers. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
No, it's quick decision making. You see a guy open, you can't hesitate. That's an outstanding play right there.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. On the court right now for the Hawks. Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Okongwu is out there with Gallinari, and it's Williams at the point. Howard finds Milton. Now here is Hill. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. Hill's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the 76ers. Williams looking around. Doubled by Howard. Gallinari. Good work there as it goes.
Don't sleep on Williams' ability to create for others. That's a veteran play.
Howard kicks to Milton. Back to Howard. Out to the wing. Korkmaz passes to Howard. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. And the 76ers lead by 6. Here is Williams. And the layup's good off the glass.
So savvy inside for a player of his size and tough. Williams will do whatever it takes.
Milton kicks to Hill. Passes it to Thibault. The kick out to Hill. And it's blocked. Now Okongwu inside. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight.
Here's Milton. Thibault tipped back in for 2.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Williams against Hill. Count it, and the Philadelphia lead has been cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Williams.
And just a fluid offensive talent with really a knack for getting to his spots. Williams so hard to keep up with.
Milton the pass to Howard. Pass to Korkmaz. Okongwu grabs the board. For Atlanta, they've gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far.
Well, we saw this from Hunter in the tournament. When Virginia won the championship, he was a clutch performer.
There's the pass to Herter. And stolen by Thibault. Howard in the post. And it's blocked. To take the lead, and Williams with the layup. Williams has got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, his teammates are going to like Gallinari more and more with every one of those passes. Good job to set up for a wide open look.
Here's Milton. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Howard. Harris comes in for Matisse Thybulle. Seth Curry, he's checked in for Korkmaz. And it's Ben Simmons in for George Hill. Looking to end his cold spell. And Young with the nice bucket inside. Young's got the lead up to 2 now for Atlanta. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Curry passes it to Harris. Plenty of space. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That's his first foul.
Reminding us again why he's one of the game's great clutch shooters.
Danny Green, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Young drives in. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
So calm when the game is on the line. Young knows it's his job to bring this game home.
Outside, Simmons. And Capella sends it back.
And with the offense,
the coach's challenge has been issued. Close game like this, down to the wire, this is what it's for.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving. and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David All. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And, guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Now here's Simmons.
Timeout. Remarkable. The poise of the young guard Simmons. He knows it's his responsibility to come through in tight spots.
Atlanta calls timeout. They're behind by 1. 3 seconds left in the game. What do you think, guys?
And I think they've got enough time to try and get the ball inside. And unless they get a wide open look on the perimeter, that should be what the focus is. Even if you miss at the rim, you've got a good chance to maybe try and draw a foul.
Puts it up off the inbound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
That's just great defense, forcing this man into a difficult attempt.
So it's the 76ers taking the win.